Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Brittany, and today I'm going to be doing a special tag that we can only do once every 4 years, and that is the leap year tag. And that is by two creators, Hillary and Amy, so I'll link their original videos down below. But yeah, I guess without any more explanation, I'm just going to jump into the tag. Okay, question number 1 is an extra day. What is one book that brought a little something extra? I think for me, I'm going to go with Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I really didn't know what to expect with this book. I don't really ever gravitate towards YA contemporary books. They're just not really the first thing that I think of, but so many people read this that I have like similar taste reading with, and recommended it to everyone, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And I think the cover is super pretty, but what on the surface, you know, is just a book that is about friendship and you know, romance and high school and all that. It's actually had so much more for me. It was like it was written specifically for me at this time. It has a lot to do with theater in high school, which that was like my thing in high school, was theater, and my first couple years of college as well. So I really loved being back in that space, as well as the whole boy band, like K-pop group, bonding between the two girls who build a friendship over it, and just how the way that they described the people in the band, they mean to them, and how much they love the members, and how that strengthens their friendship. And it's nice just to have something that you guys can like fangirl over together, and I absolutely that resonated with me and my best friend, and how we bonded over BTS is similar, the way the girls bonded over the group in this book. Question number 2, taking a big leap. What is one book that you are or were afraid to read? Okay, my answer for this one is mostly I'm scared because of how huge it is. It's so big, which is silly because I read fantasy all the time. They're always big, and this font is like really huge too. And I want to love it, and I'm afraid that I am gonna get like halfway through this huge, you know, what is it, 700 page book, almost 650 page book, and not like it and just be stuck. And then it's going to put me in a reading slump when I'm doing really well this year. But that is volume 1 of the Riyria Revelations, Thefts of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan. And look at this. It's just, it's not small. But I heard so many good reviews about this series and his other series, and I just want to get started in it, but I'm also a little bit afraid. Okay, question number 3 is every 4 years. What is the 4th book that you read this year? So I'm going to check my Goodreads. 1 second. I'm not sure it's one that I just talked about in my wrap-up recently, so y'all get to hear about it again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, okay. It was Last Night I Sang to the Monster by Benjamin Ellery Sands. That was the 4th book I read. I didn't love that book. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You can look at my wrap-up. I'll link the wrap-up in a card or down below. And please see why I don't want to talk about that book. Question number 4. 366 days in the year. Look at your 3rd shelf, name the 6th book on that shelf, and then name the 6th book after that. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I just sat back down. The first one, the 6th book on the 3rd shelf is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and then the 6th book after that was Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. Okay, question number 5 is leaping ahead. Name 4 books that you want to read by the next leap year. Oh my gosh. That's 4 more years, so hopefully I can read one of the many that I have already bought. Let's see. I definitely want to read Circe by Madeline Miller. I've had it since it came out, and it looks so pretty, and I think that I would really like it. book number 2 that I want to read in the next 4 years would be The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Also already own that. It's right behind me. It's thick boy, but I want to read that whole series. So, third book that I would want to read. I want to read the next 2 books in the Gentleman Bastard series by Scott Lynch. So I've read The Lies of Locke Lamora, and it's probably one of my favorite books ever. And I already own Red Seas Under Red Skies and Republic of Thieves, and I just need to read them and stop putting them off. So I guess that counts for 3 and 4. Question number 6 is Leapfrog. Name a book on your TBR that has green in it. We also check Goodreads because I don't know. I have a giant TBR. Oh, I know one. Normal People by Sally Rooney. That is actually already on my TBR for March anyway because it is our book club pick and the top half of the cover is green. Question number 7. Bad luck. What bookish things do you steer clear from? I don't know if they mean like tropes in books or like bookish items that I steer clear from. Let's go with like themes in books. I have a really hard time right now reading about people whose mom or dad, I guess, have recently died from cancer, and that seems to be like in so many books. Like I didn't even realize it until my mom passed a few months ago, and I've just been reading, and I think like half of the books that I've read, that's been like part of the plot, and I don't know. I never really thought I would need like a warning for that, but it sometimes really does catch me off guard, and it's hard sometimes to continue reading the book because I have such an emotional like attachment to the feeling and the grief that comes with that right now, and so I definitely, if I can, I steer clear of that, as well as like child sexual assault, stuff like that. I don't like to read that unless it's like, you know, absolutely necessary to the plot, but especially like nonfiction. I don't want to read stuff like that where there isn't like a really good reason for it to be in the book. I am just in a place where I have young kids, and reading that kind of stuff is just kind of too much, and I read to escape and to learn, and so I really don't want to be thinking about that. Okay, and the last thing is just to tag 4 people. So I will put my tags down below because I need to look and see and make sure who hasn't done it yet. But yeah, thank you guys. My head is itching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And if you do this tag, please let me know. Also, I don't know that I will tag anyone because I feel like I'm posting this on Leap Day, so I don't know that anyone will want to do it. But if I decide to, I'll put them in the description. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!